Have you ever found yourself at a loss for words when meeting a woman you're attracted to? Do you struggle with steering conversations in a way that not only captures her interest, but also builds a deep emotional and physical connection? If these questions resonate with you, you're not alone. Mastering the art of conversation is a key skill in the dating world, crucial for creating both an emotional and physical spark. Would you like to learn how to master the art of conversation with beautiful women so you can spark their physical and emotional desire for you? Well, get ready, because in this video, we'll now unlock the secrets of sparking desire in beautiful women, providing you with practical, real-world strategies to captivate her interest and spark a connection that goes beyond just words. 1. Breaking the ice. Effective conversation starters with a flirtatious edge. Starting a conversation in a way that sparks intrigue and a hint of flirtation is an art. Imagine you're at a social event and you notice someone who catches your eye. Approach with a confident yet playful demeanor. Compliment something unique about her, perhaps her sense of style or the energy she brings to the room. For instance, "I couldn't help but notice your dress. It's as vibrant as your smile. Does your outfit choice say something about the adventure you're looking for tonight?" This approach is direct yet non-intrusive, combining a compliment with a playful question. It sets a tone that's more than just friendly. It's subtly suggestive of your interest, paving the way for a conversation that's charged with a bit more excitement. It's in the delivery. Maintain eye contact, smile, and ensure your body language is open and inviting. This blend of compliment, curiosity, and confident demeanor can effectively break the ice while clearly indicating your romantic interest. This approach, blending a sincere compliment with playful curiosity, not only intrigues her, but also creates an immediate emotional connection, subtly igniting a spark of desire by making her feel both admired and excited to engage further. 2. The power of active listening with a romantic twist. Active listening is more than just a conversational tool. It's an opportunity to build a connection that has a hint of romance. Imagine you're in the middle of a conversation, and she mentions her recent trip to Paris. Instead of a generic response, you lean in with interest and say, "Paris sounds amazing. I can picture you walking along the Seine, taking in the art and culture. Have you always been drawn to romantic cities, or is there more to that story?" This response shows you're not just listening, but you're also envisioning her in a scenario that's inherently romantic. It subtly shifts the conversation from everyday chatter to something more personal and emotionally charged. Your engaged response, combined with a touch of imaginative flair, can transform the dynamic, hinting at your romantic interest while allowing her to feel seen and heard in a deeper, more intimate way. 3. Asking the right questions with a romantic inclination. Asking the right questions is pivotal in steering the conversation towards building both an emotional and a subtly romantic connection. Suppose she mentions a hobby like photography. Instead of a simple nod, you could delve deeper with, "Photography, that's fascinating. Do you ever find yourself capturing moments that feel almost too intimate or personal to share?" This kind of question not only shows that you're interested in her perspective, but also adds a layer of depth and intimacy to the conversation. It gently nudges the dialogue into a space where emotions and personal experiences take center stage. Such questions can pique her interest and curiosity, subtly signaling your romantic intentions. They create a space where she can share more profound aspects of her life, setting the stage for a connection that goes beyond the superficial, hinting at the potential for something more intimate and emotionally charged. 4. Reading nonverbal cues with a romantic intent. Understanding and responding to nonverbal cues can significantly enhance the romantic undertone of a conversation. Imagine you're sharing a light moment together, and you notice her eyes lingering on you with a soft smile. This is a cue to gently up the romantic ante. In response, you might lean in slightly, showing your engagement, and perhaps add a warm, affirming comment. "You know, your smile really does light up the room. It makes these conversations even more enjoyable." This acknowledges the connection and mutual attraction without being overtly forward. Such awareness and response to her body language not only show your attentiveness, but also subtly escalate the intimacy of the interaction. It's a delicate balance of acknowledging the chemistry between you while still maintaining respect and genuine interest in the conversation, fostering both a physical and emotional connection. 5. Sharing personal stories with a romantic flair. Incorporating personal stories into the conversation is a perfect opportunity to add a romantic dimension. For instance, you might share a tale of a particularly memorable adventure, but give it a romantic twist. Last summer, I went on a midnight hike to see the stars. It was breathtaking, but I kept thinking how such moments are meant to be shared with someone special. By sharing this story, you're not just recounting an experience, you're subtly expressing a desire for romance and connection. This approach allows you to reveal a more vulnerable, thoughtful side, which can be deeply attractive. It invites her to envision herself in these shared experiences, creating a mental image that's both emotionally resonant and romantically charged. These kinds of stories can ignite her imagination, drawing her closer as she contemplates the possibility of creating similar memories together. Thus, gentlemen, we conclude part one of Attract Beautiful Women, Powerful Conversation Tips for Men. We have seen how mastering the art of conversation is about creating a connection that resonates both emotionally and physically. Through active listening, gentle flirtation, and empathetic responses, you weave an atmosphere of potential and interest. Your attentiveness, the subtle interplay of humor, and the respectful acknowledgement of her experiences contribute to a powerful, multifaceted attraction. This is more than conversation, it's the language of connection, speaking directly to her heart and senses. You're not just capturing her interest, you're igniting a desire that's both emotionally deep and physically compelling. And gentlemen, be sure to stay tuned for part two, as we've saved the best, most powerful, and effective conversation strategies for really ramping up a beautiful woman's physical and emotional attraction to the man who converses with her in such a way. Be sure to subscribe now to get early access to these powerful conversational strategies and more useful and actionable strategies and techniques a man can use to seduce a woman and build a powerful relationship with her body, mind, and soul. We thank you for joining us today and remind you that you are absolutely fabulous and yes, you are loved.